All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful leg out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here, Shalom, unto the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, well, I want to get into this morning. We're in the time of deliverance. We're in a time where we will need to be protected by a higher power. There's one thing that, we come into the understanding of as we come into the truth, as we've been opened up, to this understanding, and we understand the enemy, how he's moving his intentions, and his capabilities that he has. We understand that we need a higher power. Okay, we know there's no way to take this man down economically. There's no way to take this man down militarily. All right, there's no way. Okay, he's the god of this world. He's the god of carnality. All right, it's gonna take a higher power. All right, to be on our side in these times. That's why you read a lot of the Psalms. Dealing with King David. Who was pretty much a warrior. All right, in the earth. Under the banner of Yahweh Bashem Shai, and he faced many oppositions on every side, and he would always cry out to Yahweh Bashem Shai for aid and help, okay? And we find ourselves, in that position in these times and where we need the aid from on high. We need the help from on high. So let's read this book of Psalms, chapter 31, verse 1, okay, which is a Psalm of David. It says, "In thee, O Lord, Yahweh, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness." Yeah, because we serve a righteous power, and the Lord constantly reminds us that if we do, all right, what we're supposed to do on our end, he's going to uphold his end, okay, and be a help. All right, so as we fight and strive for righteousness, the Lord is a righteous power that's going to serve those that sincerely, all right, serve Him in righteousness, man. Let's get some precepts just to prove it. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28. It says, "Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee." Yeah, so the Lord always lets us know, okay, what we need to do on our end is strive for the truth unto death, man. You know, in the face of any adversity, losing anything, being embarrassed, being put to shame for the truth, like, just keep striving for it, man. Understand the truth and standing on it, man. And the Lord's gonna fight for us, man. You know, even if the believers that die, okay, Yahushua still is gonna resurrect them, man. You know? So we're gonna be justified regardless, man, even in death, whatever situation that we in. Alright, let's go here. It's the book of Psalms. Alright, 125. Um Psalms 125 and 4. It says, "Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in heart." Okay? So the Lord's gonna do good to those that be good, and it's according to this standard. Because this world has its own standard of righteousness, which is off. But the scriptures show us the true, all right, standard of righteousness, man, and how to follow, man. The scriptures is full of instructions in righteousness, man. Okay, which is going to lead to us being protected and shielded in these times. So the Lord is going to do good to those that be good, okay, and to them that are upright in their hearts and their minds, having a mindset of righteousness, man, not being, we're not going to be perfect in the law, but having a mindset to do the right thing in every situation, man, every circumstance, according to this scripture, man, okay, according to this standard of righteousness in the scriptures, man, okay, um, let's go from there. and get Hebrews. Um, this book of Hebrews, chapter 6 and 10. All right, this Hebrews 6 and 10 said, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your works and labor of love." Because teaching His word is the highest form of love, that can be done towards our people. Teaching our people who they are, teaching them, all right, about their power, Yahweh Bashim Shai, our power, okay? Teaching them about the standard of righteousness, because, hey, we're all being taught how to live. The spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, all right, is teaching us how to live, how to be, okay? How to think, how to move, and that's the highest, form of love is teaching our people the truth, man. Okay? It says, "What you have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." Okay? So the scriptures, all right, let us know that we serve a righteous power who's going to do right by those that do right by him. Okay? And those that do right according to this standard, the Lord's going to do right towards them. And we have to have, that complete faith in that, man. You know, this is Hebrews 11, all right, and 6. It says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please him." And we'll come to times where faith is going to have to be shown. We're going to get put in some uncomfortable situations, some awkward situations, okay? And to where we just have to have faith, man. They're going to have to make decisions based off faith, man. Okay, we're going to be put in some, some strange situations, man, for the times to come, the times that we're in. you know, they're going to be put in some hell of a predicaments, but through faith, but it's going to be instead of looking at it and being offended, we have to look at it as this is the time to showcase our faith to be delivered out of here, man. And it says, reading again, Hebrews 11 and 6, it says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." Okay, and we seek him, as we read, as we fast, as we rehearse righteous acts. Okay, doing the labor. It's a form of seeking our power, man. Being action oriented around this truth, man. Constantly getting better at this thing. All right, that's how we seek our power. you know. So going here and really, our mindset has to be geared towards the things we can control. Okay, we can't control every situation in Jacob's trouble. You got preppers that you know try to plan for every scenario. Okay, was there nothing wrong with having a few things? Okay, understanding the times we in, having a few things in place. But when like these preppers try to plan for every single scenario and have a mindset as if they're gonna, with their own human reasoning and strategy, gonna somehow survive what's to come. Okay, now they're gonna be disappointed. Okay, we know we need favor to kick in. We need aid from on high. Okay, 1 Corinthians 15 and 58 said, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labors is not in vain in the Lord." Okay? So the scripture tells us to be steadfast, unmovable, man. Because there's gonna be a lot of things, gonna be a lot of deception out there. It's gonna be, it's a lot of distraction out there. So a lot of, things that make us to doubt, that want to make us to doubt. We have to be unmovable in faith, man. Okay, and movable in our stance on righteousness, man. Okay, and doing and abounding in His work. Those are things that we can control. We can't control all these other external factors, man. But with the portion that the Lord gave us, we're able to abound according to our ability in the faith, man. You know, all we can focus on is what we can do, all right, in righteousness, okay, within our portion, and let the Lord sort out everything else, man. You know, and the Lord is going to aid, us in the time of need. All right, real quick. It's Psalms 46. You know, after we do everything on our end, we just have to believe, man. Psalms 46:1. It says the Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble, a very present help in trouble. Okay, which means He's gonna be present. All right, in the time of trouble. It says a very present. Okay, which means this is gonna be obvious, man. Okay, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more seen. Okay, it's gonna be more without doubt how the Lord is going to intervene in the times to come. There's the book of Psalms chapter what's that? Yeah, 124. It's Psalms 124:1. All right, another song of David. Okay, it says, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us. And we know this devil is going to go all out to try to defend, okay, his enterprise, man, his new world order. Okay? And it says, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters, which is, that's talking about Esau, Edom, a people. Okay? When men rose up against us and had gone over our soul. And this man has a lot of wickedness. And he really wants to exterminate all the prophets, man. He wants to exterminate anyone that believes in Yahweh. And he just wants to run through Israelites in general. Then he wants to, knock down the population of the world. Okay? But the number one, the top of the list is Israel, man. And the top of Israel is the believers. Okay? It says, our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Yeah, so we're going to escape all the plots and schemes of Esau, Edom, man. Even in death, we still escape. Okay, the elect escape regardless, man. Okay, all the schemes, like I say, the snares and the trap that this man has set, and then it say the snare is broken, which means Yahweh Shai gonna break this whole system, man, which is full of snares and traps and enchantments, deception. Yahweh Shai finna break up this whole system, man. Okay, verse 8, our help is in the name of the Lord, okay, in the authority of Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's where our help is, man, in the authority of our great King, man, Yahweh Shai, okay, who made heaven and earth, okay. So this is the times we're in when we're going to need a great deliverance from our great power, man, okay, in these times of great affliction, okay. So that's our mindset has to be towards that and understanding that, we're going to take loss, we're going to take being uncomfortable, okay, but there's a deliverance and there's a favor promise, throughout this thing, man. you know. So Lord will, you brothers and you sisters edified to the next time I say shalom.